Most marketing teams are using Claude wrong, not because they're lazy, but because nobody set the standard. MIT studied 300 AI rollouts this past year, and 95% moved the company's bottom line by exactly nothing. And the failure almost never had anything to do with the tool, it was the operating model around it. No shared bar for what good actually looks like. No agreed way of working. The same Claude that transformed one team does nothing for the team next door. So, if you rolled Claude out, watched everyone get excited, and a quarter later, your number looks identical, it's not the tool, it's not your people. You bought a license and skipped the operating model. 20 years I've run marketing inside Fortune 500 companies, and I've watched this exact thing sink good, even great teams. The fix is 3 changes, and the third is the one Claude can never ever make for you. It's the one teams skip the hardest, and that's where we end. Fix 1, and you'll recognize this the second I say it. Your best marketer found a genuinely smart way to use Claude last month. Cut a 2-day job down to, say, 20 minutes. Quick question though, where does that move live right now? In their chat's history? Well, that's it. Nobody else on the team has it. Next month, someone else solves the same problem from scratch, slower and worse. And that's the thing teams get wrong. Everyone runs solo. A dozen people quietly reinventing the same prompts, and the best work dies in one person's window. The fix isn't more training, it's a shared playbook. One place where your team's best moves live, so the thing your sharpest operator figured out becomes the starting point for everyone else. Think of it like a recipe box for the team instead of 12 cooks guessing in 12 different kitchens. The point was never that the tool was to get smarter, it's your whole team leveling up to your best person instead of just to the average one. That alone is the difference between a tool and a system. But it's not the fix that's costing you the most. Fix 2, stop waiting. Walk a marketing floor 3 minutes into a rollout, just listen. I'm waiting on the training. I didn't want to send it without a sign off. I wasn't sure we were allowed to. The tool is sitting right there and the work is idling because nobody set the default. That fix is one rule, and I'll give you the exact shape of it. Every task carries a default forward instruction, meaning I'll move the approved sections into the deck by Friday unless someone tells me otherwise. The one headline that's still in question, and I'll flag it to keep going. Translate that as a standing rule so the work doesn't stall waiting for permission. You're not removing judgment, you're just simply removing the pause. A team whose default is forward moves at a speed that the team waiting for permission simply can't catch up to or even just match. Run that for a quarter and that will be your pipeline number. And this is the third one that we get to, called the review gate. And this is the one on the list Claude can't do for you. Most teams ship Claude's first draft. Not because it's good, because nobody actually defined what good means. The output looks finished, it's clean, it's confident, it reads fine, so it just goes out. And you've seen that the brand drifts, the claims go soft, and the copy starts sounding like, well, everyone else's. One mildly acceptable looking draft at a time. So let me be straight with you. A senior marketer's actual job was never writing the draft. It's knowing what good is and refusing to ship anything that doesn't meet that standard. And the second you've got a team running Claude, that standard can't live in your head anymore. It has to be written down. The bar every piece clears before it leaves the building. The number, it also has to talk about the number that it has to move. The brand line that's non-negotiable. The one claim you'll never make without having the proof. And that's the review gate. It's the least glamorous thing on the list and the only one that protects what your name is on. And Claude can draft that all day. But it cannot decide what's good enough to put in front of your buyer. That decision is your job and you should keep that one. Now, here's the honest version of where most teams are right now. They think they have an AI problem. What they actually have is a license, a couple of power users, and a number that has not moved. That's not an AI problem. That's a team running a powerful tool with no playbook, no default, and no bar 3 things that have nothing to do with Claude, and everything with to do with how you run the room. Fix 1 was a shared playbook of your team's best moves. It's the highest leverage version of that is in a document somebody forgets to open. It's a Claude skill built once that runs and moves the same exact way every single time. Here are 3 things I built before anything else, in the exact order I build them, and the first one pays for itself in the same week. That's the next video, so stay tuned.